What's going on, guys? My name is Logan with West Desert Wheeler. In today's video, we took out the owner of Sky RC's Traxxas TRX4, and we're gonna go see what I think of it. So, in today's video, it's running the Pitbull 1.9 4.65 inch tall tires. These are brand new. Cody hasn't run these yet. He's curious what my thoughts are on them. He's got 2.2 inch Vanquish wheels. Those are pretty hot right now. Vanquish is not making them. It's got some pretty wide Vanquish hubs and alongside with the MIP extended 8mm stub shafts. Got a brass portal differential cover. I guess I shouldn't say portal. Brass differential cover. And got the Hobbywing Fusion in here and a Savix servo from the sounds of it. Yep, sounds like Savix to me. And then I can't remember exactly what model RC it is. It's like a Revo or something that he stole the body from. So you can see where the body posts are supposed to come through. And then in the rear, there was like a plastic clip system that holds the body on. And he threw that on top of his chopped frame TRX4. So we're gonna run out here, run some lines. This thing is plenty wide and getting the tires dirty for the first time. But I've actually run this truck on the channel before. You guys have seen this. It was a J Concept Creep body, and it was all black, and it had a star on the hood. Of course, it said Sky RC all over it, but it was not performing its best that day, and I got the video done and edited, but Cody felt that it deserved a second shot, and I'm more than happy to do that to check this thing out, see what it does. And of course, give Sky RC Hobby Shop a big shout out. If you guys are in St. George, Utah, be sure to stop by and check out the Sky RC. Go in there, Cody will get you taken care of. This is his personal rig, and we're gonna be running it through some lines today. Having some fun with this truck. Now, this may look like a very random path, but I'm actually running one of my courses that I'm going to be hosting an RC comp at, and these are the lines that the cones are going to be set on. So he's running like the standard springs on the front, really short springs that are really soft, and then you got rubber bands on there as well to help run more of a droop setup. And then he's got Dravtex in the rear with a soft mini T spring in there, but again with rubber bands on there, so this thing sits nice and low. It's wide, so it'll side hill really well. It's got the Traxxas portals to give it some added clearance. The body is super narrow and small to give it extra clearance. Chopped chassis rails. This thing has a pretty dang good shot at being a pretty good comp truck. And with the new steering servo in there, new brushless system in there, this is definitely a solid setup. And already performing way better than the other truck was. I kept having like radio issues to where when the servo was trying to go full turn, it would cut out my control, and I basically just couldn't control the truck. But yeah, that obstacle I just drove through is not easy, but that truck made it look easy. So definitely happy with it so far. Gonna need to get some tire spin in here. Need to challenge it, get these tires cleaned up a little. Luckily the sandstone breaks in tires down here really quick. Yeah, I got it lined up right where I want it to go. You can see a little bit of chalk of where I'm going to set a cone. Get this thing to come up here. And then we're just going to follow the top edge out. There we go. See that clearance? That was just about perfect right there on that differential. Crank it, follow it out. That's a cool climb. That's not easy. None of these lines today are going to be particularly easy because they're part of my competition. I need them to be a challenge so that all the drivers are going to be challenged when they show up. Because if they're not hitting cones, what's the point of having cones? Here we go, dropping in, gonna get nice and sideways on this one with a big ledge on the driver's side. Aimed right for it. I've gone out and driven with Cody with this setup, and it is very good at getting real sideways and staying stable. The wide setup on there, it just handles side hills awesome. So there it is. Suspension's gonna flex out, front end's down, rear end's gonna follow. No drama, nice and easy. A couple small ledges. We'll just turn out on the wrong line just for fun, because I bet it'll eat it up. Yeah. Come on, pit bulls, grab. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Side hill climb over some ledges. Yeah, these tires hook up pretty good. It's got a lot of tread lug separation, and they're 1.9 tires stretched onto 2.2 wheels, and these wheels are pretty wide, so they end up pretty squatted out and wide looking. Not something I'd typically run, but it's cool to come out and try a setup like this. Same with the body. Probably not something I would run, but again, cool to see where its performance advantages are. I do like that it's different. No one else has a RC crawler with this body on it that I know of. We're gonna force this one through a jam. Gonna kill a servo doing that. We're gonna get the front end up. Can't see what I got going on. Front tire's burying into that hole in here. Need to back up, grab a hold of it. This truck's not liking this obstacle. Oh, we almost had it. Oh, so close. All that getting this front end to get up and grab on and hold on. And we got to get the rears pinched and climbing. There they go. Just had to get it on the right line. Try and get it to rotate. Hit this crossover, it's going to flex it out all the way. Drop one in. Now we're going full articulation here. A lot of flex. Just barely lifted a tire. And then we're checking belly clearance. Just touched. And then downhill turn. Good combo right there. That's a fun little obstacle. Now we're trying to make this downhill off camber corner. No, not quite going to get that corner without a reverse. Now we're going to get balanced. Truck's doing good. Way better than the first time I took it out. Super unique. The only brass he's running on here is that differential cover. So it's not a real pig. It's not too heavy. I know a lot of Traxxas are very heavy. All right, now this one's an interesting drop because where I'm going to set my cones. I want to put a cone here and I put a cone here. So you got to come down this V crack, but you're not lined up well from the lineup up top. Right now we're diffing out. There we go. Got to get the front end just kind of as far along as you can without tipping over. I mean, we're real sideways on that front axle. That rear's going to settle it down. And the front's going to start coming down off this wall. There we go. Chase it out. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that rear tire so it doesn't drop on the cone when it's there, but today we're just doing this for fun. And I don't want to run out of ledge on that front passenger, so it's tough. Okay, that did just about as good as anything else I've run up it did. A lot of strain coming through that. And once you're out of that, you just got to kind of navigate the boulder field on the way to the next gate. Super predictable. Side hill's great. Vertical is really good. Good clearance. Turns pretty sharp. Happy with the truck. All right, we're going to go for a little bit of a bonus line here. We'll work our way up. Going to turn into this wall, which is not really necessary. Hopefully get a hook up top on that front tire. we ended up skid plated out, but we're real sideways. We're just gonna straighten up and drive through and turn out of it. We ended up on our skid plate, that's all right. I think the only thing I've done that with is my rear steer Capra. That's probably because I could point the rears where I wanted to keep it off the skid. Now we got to get up through these rock ledges, which this rock is like brittle. It's coming apart. It's not as much traction here as there looks like there is. Just on the skid plate again. Get the belly clear and it'll drive right over it. Yep. Now we're hitting the portals. Up the ledge. This is where I'm going to have the gate. And we got a bump through here. All right, got itself off its belly. Make the turn, and we're going to have an ugly side hill gate right through here. Turn full driver, set the front end down, let it twist around, and this will be gate 10 to finish out the course. Gonna be a fun course. Hope you guys come out and check out the event. But Cody's truck here kicks some ass. Much better than the original video we did. Thank you very much, Sky RC, for letting me take the truck out. I really appreciate it, Cody. They are going to be one of the sponsors on our competition down here. They've been the sponsor of every one of my competitions, so huge help. They greatly support the channel. All my trucks you guys see on the channel come from Sky RC. Big time supporters. They help me keep me doing what I'm doing. So if you're in the area, stop by, say what's up. Tell him West Desert Wheeler sent you, and he will get you helped out. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Keep the rubber side down.